This is System 6.01 for the Apple GUIs. It's a lot like Mac OS 5 and 6, although obviously supports color right out of the box, since all the 2GSs supported color. Also supports a decent sound card, since again they had decent sound. The key difference due to the hardware in the control panels is the slots. This lets you reconfigure the slots and which one starts up automatically. This would be the keyboard control. No real reason to change it, but I thought it would be interesting to see the options. Interestingly enough, although the keyboard has Canadian, the monitor doesn't, which makes sense. Well, why not? Let's just check the keyboard out. The printer is not installed, so we're not gonna deal with it. You have the type monochrome or color. You have the column width and the setup. That's kind of like the Windows display properties. The sound properties are like the Windows sound properties. I'm really a big fan of the sound effects, but oh well. This is the Teach program, which is the Apple 2GS equivalent to Microsoft Windows WordPad. This is a because you can do stuff like bold and stuff in a true text editor you probably couldn't. But that's beside the point. Just to show you, since I'm gonna look here, we had a different discs. Since there's only 3 and only 2 of them are probably writable, I'm not gonna mess with it. But yeah, you could save to other discs. Which brings up my next point. On the Apple 2GS and the Mac and some other systems, unlike the CP/M and DOS-based systems, the drives can be named with longer names. They aren't just a letter. As you see, I'm about to delete something from the trash. Here's a special menu. Shutdown will shut the system down. Preferences is for the Finder. It's not for the whole system like the control panel is. This is just for the Finder, which is like the Mac and 2GS equivalent. Windows Explorer. That just cleans up the icons. And this is what we want to show. The emptying the trash. As you see, you can move the files around. This is like, again, they hit a disk menu. Misses like the partition management and the drive management. I'm not gonna mess with it. Archive is obvious. There's really not a lot that's built into this. I have added some stuff, which isn't important at this time. Not really that much to see, and we're gonna load some Kings Quest 1 just to notice the copyright date of 1987 and listen to the music. This is Mac OS 6.08 running on a really old ancient Mac. And you see the writers' names in the credits. Not really a lot to say. It's got the normal basic features of a system and well, minus the lack of color. That's a hardware issue, not a software issue. We can change the time, shut the menu of everything off. Actually, you can set the RAM cache. Start up the device. Play on with the sound, stuff like that. Normally there would be applications I just don't feel like screwing around installing them. This is Mac OS System Software 7.5.3 for the PowerPC. The whole 7 System Software 7 through 7 System Software 7.6 were released for both Power Macs and 68K Macs. But this is a Power Mac. As you see, it has this typical trash has a text editor. Somewhat advanced one for the time. this is probably similar to, but not equivalent to, Microsoft Word. The advanced feature, at least I think it's somewhat advanced, is the whole speech to text being built in. I don't think Windows had that at the time. So let's just test it. Apparently it can't say insane, right? Let's test one last to see if Thread does it better. What the? Well, at least we know the speech to text wasn't quite that accurate yet. 'Cause I've never heard of that one being pronounced is an R. Or ends in R. It's supposed to be insane. And yes, folks, that is from Pinky and the Brain. We got a notepad like Windows. We've got all the various configurations. I'm not sure if Windows can go all the way down to a 200. No, Windows can't go all the way to a black and white, but again, that's because the original Macs were monochrome only. For some odd reason, they have a map on the older, on the control panel, which I think is kind of strange, given that Windows and Mac OS X don't do that. Windows OS 9 does. But anyway,